How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and I'm back with another banger. So yeah, today I want to talk about David Haye, Tony Bellew 2. Man, dude, this fight is like, I'm so happy that the fight's here. You know, it's fight week, man. I should have been, putting out more videos about it. I already put out one video. I'm gonna be doing a live show tonight at 8 p.m. Please be there. Accept my invitation. And we're gonna be live. I'm gonna answer all questions that y'all have. And David Haye, his back is against the wall, man. To be honest with you, if he does not win this fight, his career is finito. Finished. Done. Over. No more. No mas. And so, I honestly think that David Haye, he wears the hat around, at the press conference today, says revenge. The first fight, he tore his Achilles tendon in the 5th round and fought on into the 10th round. That's pure heart determination and dedication, all in one wrap, man. Because to be honest with you, Kobe Bryant had the same injury and shot one free throw and looked like he was in so much pain, man. And he could barely walk. David Haye fought 5 rounds with a torn Achilles tendon. That's crazy. That's madness. That shows you how bad he wanted to beat Tony Bellew and how bad he wanted to, he wants one last shot at the heavyweight title. And to be honest with you, if he beats Tony Bellew, I don't see why he shouldn't get one, to be honest with you. He's definitely, he's a guy that can be, he can be, promoted right, and the fans love him in the UK. He sells out, all his fights sell out. My personal opinion is I think if David Haye wins this, man, I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Anthony Joshua. He gave Deontay Wilder, from what I heard, all he can handle in sparring. That's just sparring, but David Haye I think he's got one more push of this heavyweight thing, man, and then he can go off into Neverland. But my personal opinion is, David Haye needs to finish this fight decisively. He needs to knock Tony Bellew out within 4 rounds, man. I'm going to be going live. On my channel, I'm going to be going live for this fight. The fight's going to be U.S. time, Eastern U.S. time, around 5 through 6 o'clock. Around that time, that's when the main event is going to be. I'm going to be covering it live. I'm going to be up live, so you need to jump on that too. But yeah, my personal opinion is I think that, Tony Bellew, was doing pretty good in that first fight. You know what I'm saying? Barring the injury that David Haye had, leading up to this fight. David Haye tore his bicep as well, so the fight got pushed back another, couple months. So it's been about a year since the last time they fought. And with that being said, will a layoff hinder David Haye more, or will a layoff hinder Tony Bellew more? Tony Bellew fought Adonis Stevenson at 175. This fight right here is at over 200 pounds at heavyweight. So both fighters, Tony Bellew will probably weigh in around, 210. David Haye maybe about 215-ish. So they're pretty small heavyweights. Like I said, both of them are coming up from cruiserweight. And Tony Bellew's been even lower than that. That's 175, light heavy. So, with that being said, man, I just really, really want to see this fight, man. I'm stoked about it. I can't wait for this fight to happen. The blood's flowing. David Haye at one point was, one of my top 3 fighters, man. And he still is up there, man. So, yeah, with this fight being, Saturday, man, it's just, I can't wait, man. It's revenge. David Haye's got to get this revenge. If Tony Bellew wins, he goes further in the cruiserweight division. He's already been stated, Jose Suleiman, the WBC president, has stated that he will get an immediate shot if he chooses to go back down to cruiserweight and he defends, he wants to defend the WBC title. But as you may know, you know, my number one favorite fighter has a WBC belt right now, and that's Alexander Usyk. And then, you know, my personal opinion about Usyk, man, he's the best, man. My personal opinion, you know, I think he's the best skill wise, you know, maybe not the best knockouts, you know, and stuff like that, but as a big man, skill wise. But you know, moving forward, David Haye, you know, it's a must win, man. So, you know, and so with that being said, you know, David Haye will come out, and I think he'll try to take Tony Bellew's head off. This fight, I don't got this fight going past 6 rounds for both fighters. They're going to be slugging it out, and I got David Haye coming on top. I don't think, you know, a healthy, you know, fully dedicated, injury-free David Haye knocks Tony Bellew's head off. That's my personal opinion, you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You know, this is going to be a dog fight for as long as it lasts. Tony Bellew has said in the press conference today that, you know, David Haye's full of shit. He's tried to take up acting, but his acting pretty much didn't go anywhere, and, you know, nobody wanted him as an actor, so he came back to boxing. All he knew was boxing. So yeah, he's back, and Tony Bellew's got to deal with him. There was no rematch clause in the first fight, so Tony Bellew, you know, gave him a rematch. So in the first fight, there was no rematch clause. So David Haye stated, and this is my closing, you know, statement. So David Haye pretty much said that, you know, this is gonna be my last fight if I lose. And he said the first fight I didn't want to go out like that. He said all of my accomplishments, and yeah. So David Haye pretty much wants to, you know, wash away the first fight, you know, at all costs, you know. And I think David Haye is a really, really talented fighter, man. I think that, you know, age doesn't wait for no man. And I mean, maybe Father Time is caught up to David Haye. We will know Saturday. Best believe we will know Saturday. And with that being said, please like and subscribe. And until the next time, peace.